So now we're looking at, again, factoring completely using trial and error. We first check to make sure it's in descending order. N cubed, n squared, n to the first power, so it goes in descending order. Now we look for a greatest common factor between 15n cubed, 85n squared, and 100n. Our common factor is going to be 5n. 15, 85, and 100. The common factor is 5. Greatest common factor is 5. N cubed, n squared, n. The greatest common factor is n. So that ends up being 3n squared minus 17n plus 20. And now we want to look at the possible factors of our leading term, which would be 3n and n. And since 3 is a prime number, we don't have any other factors for that. So now we're looking at the factors for 20. And we know that they're both going to be negative because only two negative numbers add to a positive, or multiply to a positive number and add to a negative number. So we know both of these factors are going to be negative. So -1, -20, -2, -10, -4, -5, and that's our only possible combinations for those. So we'll go ahead and we will start with our last two terms. Let's work from the bottom up. So 3n minus 4 times n minus 5. That gives us 3n squared minus 15n minus 4n is minus 19n plus 20. So that's not what we're looking for. We'll switch the 5 and the 4 around, so we have 3n minus 5 times n minus 4, and that gives us 3n squared minus 12n minus 5n is minus 17n. And again, that's going to be plus 20, and that's what we wanted. That's what's in our parentheses here that we've already factored out. So this ends up being 5n times 3n minus 5 times n minus 4. And we don't really need to check that other than to multiply back through if we wanted to, because we already multiplied to make sure that using trial and error we ended up with what we had in parentheses. So really all we would need to do is redistribute the 5n to make sure that 5n times 3n squared is 15n cubed. 510 times negative 17n is negative 85n squared. And 5n times 20 is 100n. So we know that this is the completely factored form of the original trinomial that we were given.